All right. Let me get my spreadsheet.
Taste my ass.
Google Sheets. This is a Dark Man. Thanks for the 13 primer.
Welcome back, dude.
Post-poop zoomies? Nah, it's pre-poop zoomies. The poop has not even occurred yet, I don't think. All right. Spreadsheet gaming. It's time. This is where we are. Fucking supercomputers, dude. So, plastic is our issue right now. We need plastic. We currently have 160 plastic. We're consuming 140. 140. So we have a 20 overhead. But we're going to need... We're going to need another... let's see here. Another 40 for the computers. $70 plus. We need like 120 or like 100-ish if we want to break even. Horny. That's the plan. So, I need to tackle that before anything else. I'm not really worried about that. Anything else once we get that plastic? Well, anything else currently. What? Are you done? May I congratulate you now, good sir? And or madam? And we're going to do it the order. Okay, hey, you poop. Let me go congratulate him. Half, what's up, brother? Okay, so we're going to pick up the alt recipe for plastic. Which was, yeah, over here. Here. And here. This is the polymer one. I'm going to pick this up just to have as well. And Mr. Cat has the zoomies. I gave them cat treats that have chicken, cheddar, and catnip in them. So he's fucking losing his mind right now. He ate and got high at the same time. So I expect to hear more from his end of the story soon. Alright, let's foop. Or he's like, yeah, you're not sleeping in normal hours. He's way more degen. No spreadsheet run when? Okay. My answer to that is okay. I feel like owning you cat. Does anybody else's cat like just chain meow after they go to the litter box? I was always worried that it was like a sign. Well, I mean, it can be a sign of issues with your cat, but it's also like apparently just a behavioral thing, ranging from like, hey, I took a shit, go clean it, to hey, I just took a shit, just so you know. It ain't even shit. It's usually just a pee. Like every time I say take a shit, it's because you went to the bathroom, but it's like it just like pees. It's a bigger issue if your dog does it. I don't know. I haven't noticed any weird stuff with Costin. It's normal. They scream. Little one's super chill, but mine only does it when he shits. Does that worry you that like something might be wrong? It's the poop zoomies, but what if he just peed? Should be one more somewhere here, I think. Holy shit. I hear insane pitter-pattering upstairs. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter. Yeah, that's queuing up. Alright. I'm not sure I like the taste of neocitrin. Like, tastes good for a second, and it just gets, like, bittery. I thought we had another oil thing here. Team America. Oh, right here. America would be proud. No, wait, that's... Oh, no, that's correct. Oh, fuck, it's it's under the tracks. Oh, no, dude. Actually, it's right beside it. Should be okay. Yeah, roll around on that liquid gold. Makes you want to scream too? Sometimes peeing feels really great. I mean, you know, when you're drunk and you're like letting out a pee, you feel like you've been holding for a year. You go, oh yeah, right? But to connect this to the ground so this picks up. We have to zoop it. Zoop a loop. You my boy, Blue. Thinking of maybe throwing a Diddy party chat. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Could be fun. Apparently there ain't no party like a Diddy party. Oh wait, forgot the beats. Which one didn't we listen to yesterday? I think it was just this one. I got my passport right. Pure oil. The Diddy stuff's fucked, isn't it? So it's like a horrible car crash. You can't help but just like keep watching. There's kind of shit coming out of that dude. All jammies will be banned immediately and aggressively. Oh, forgot to lock my screen. We have some rubber we can use. We're using only 15 rubber currently. Do it, bitch. Can increase these because we have a perfect, almost capped balance of polymer resin with the other base as well. What we ideally want to do is set up 2 of those high rubber farms. What's the goal of this game? Like, gameplay-wise? Okay, is the music a little loud? I feel like I have to yell over it. Gameplay-wise... There we go. Might still be a little too loud. Gameplay-wise, it's like it's an automated builder. Like you go for automation building, so it's like you start by discovering an iron node, and then you use iron ore to make iron bars, and then you use iron bars to make rods, and then you make an item that takes 3 rods. So you have to build 3 facilities for it, and then that item you make then needs to combine with copper to make something else. So it's like the crazy network of combining smaller materials into bigger, into bigger, into bigger, into more complex, into bigger. And you build factories to automate this process as efficiently as possible. From a story perspective, you have to save planet Earth by building this space elevator. Because, yeah. It's loud today. I didn't change the... I don't know, maybe this is on. Just let me know if it overpowers. I mean, I like the beats, but like... There's supposed to be background beats. So to craft the hardest piece? Kind of. So the most advanced pieces for the phase that I have to do right now are the ones in the top right that you see. That's our current objective. is the plan. The game is trains. The game is insanely in-depth and open and sandbox. You could also just take your time building some crazy nice looking base if you want. You know what I mean? Like this is the type of game that you play, like people that are obsessed with it. I'm pretty obsessed with it too, but doing this as a streamer is a little different. But like people like main this game. They have like hundreds, thousands of hours into this game. Like, you can build anything, anywhere, and the map is fucking massive. Can you make trains go into loops? No. Trains go into loops. Now I've heard everything. What are we doing? So we can crank up to 300. So, oh wait, I need to delete that actually. Just planning out what we're gonna need here for this plastic farm. So like, see, like right now, I'm trying to make plastic, more plastic, right here, plastic and plastic, which is needed for all these greater parts to make this, to make this, to make this. All of this is built like by hand in the game, and this is nothing. You should see my main base, which is also probably nothing compared to some monstrosities people have made in late Phase 4 and stuff like that. Did you try though? I sure did. Not. But, yeah, no. Okay, what was I doing? Refinery. Refinery. Is the music volume okay now, chat, or? Oh, we still need to turn it down a smidge. Fuel and rubber. It's good now? Alright, let me write this down. So 60 oil. Just a little note here. 60 oil makes 40 fuel, 30 residue, or polymer. And then this all recipe is 30 rubber, 30 fuel, 30 rubber, 30 fuel makes 60 plastic, which is a lot. That's very good. I'm gonna feed it though. I also do 60 oil makes 130 polymer and 20 heavy residue. And then the third relevant thing with that is plastic with resin. $60 resin, 20 water makes 20 plastic. 60 resin, 20 water makes 20 plastic. We'll need rubber at some point too. So then the rubber side of this is 30 oil makes 20 rubber, 20 heavy. 30 oil makes 20 rubber, 20 heavy, 20 heavy, or alternatively, resin, 40 resin, 40 water make 20 rubber. 40 resin, 40 water make 20 resin. Make 20 rubber. We have a 45 rubber overhead right now as well. Don't say that shift. No more duels. Finish her. It's kind of loud still a bit. Okay. Turn it down just a little bit. Like 60 is probably a sweet spot. Maybe. Okay. So, let's see here. What is the best? We have 300 oil we can use right now. So option 1 is don't use polymer. Option 1 is we get 60 rubber. We triple this, right? So it would be 90 oil. Or like it would be, yeah, 90 oil makes 60 rubber and 60 heavy. That can then be used. What are the other things you can do with heavy? Heavy residue. Use it to package. Use it for petroleum coke. Use it for fuel in the refinery. To 40. Just write this down too. 60 heavy residue makes 40 fuel. And then also the smokeless powder. Didn't sound like it changed. Okay. Wait, this doesn't apply to the boombox. What's effects? Lol. Is that good? Problem is the music's like so much louder than the rest of the effects. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Okay, whatever. We're good. So, okay, so if we do 90 oil, we get 60 rubber, 60 heavy, right? Then we can fuel 60 rubber. So this is a 2x, this is a 3x. Then we could fuel 60 rubber, 60 fuels needed. And it will make 120 plastic for only 90 oil. We would also have a byproduct of 60 heavy, which can make another 40 fuel. Actually, it won't make enough fuel, will it? Could overclock that one, though. But then it'll take more heavy. So we spin around in circles. Oh, no, we don't spin around in circles necessarily. To fuel this, to do this 60 fuel, we would need 90 heavy residue and 90 rubber, which is 120 oil. And that would be a 4x multiplier. That would give us 90 heavy, which we could then overclock into 60 fuel. Right? We do 90 heavy into 60 fuel at 150% OC, 150% overclock. And then this would make, we'd have excess rubber, which is not bad. And this would make this. that's one option. This is option one. Option two is we go the polymer route. With water. So we would want, the thing is, it produces so much less plastic. And we need so much water for it. I just don't see this being the better route. But like equivalent amounts, right? If we were to do 120 plastic, this would require 360 resin, right? So this would be a 6. This would be a 6x 360 polymer needed, which would make 120 plastic. It would take 120 water. That's not a big deal. That's just one extractor. To reach 360 polymer, we need a triple of oil. So we'd go 180 oil, which we have the overhead for. We have up to 300 in this node. This would be 390 polymer, so we need to dump some. That's not a problem. And it would make 60 heavy residue. This heavy residue we would turn into smokeless powder. We would set up 6 smokeless powder things. So it would be 60. It would be 6x residue, 120 black powder. So it'd be 6x, 120 black powder, 60 heavy residue, and it would make whatever smokeless powder, right? 2 smokeless powder. It would make 120 smokeless powder. So this is option 2. What I like about option 1 is there's way more room for growth and overhead. The only issue, of course, is the heavy requirement is large. And we wouldn't have any heavy to export. Shouldn't this be 120? Hold up, look at this. Did I mess this up? This makes 30 rubber, 30 fuel, makes 60 plastic. So 90 oil makes 20. Wait, I got this wrong. This should be on. This should be 80. Right? Yeah. 4x multiplier. That wouldn't be enough fuel. We would need 90 fuel for 60. So we can actually make this a 5 times. This would take 150 oil. This would make 100 rubber, which is not a bad thing. This would make 100 heavy. We'd still, this is 90 for the OC, and we'd have 10 heavy left over to make some black powder passively. Which I don't think is a super necessary material, but it's good to start stocking it up. Some research we need to do with it as well. Alright, and then we go 20 black powder and 10 heavy into 20 smoke holes. We also have a lot of rubber overhead now for later if needed. And we further have the option to double all of this. Up to double all of this, so we can go to 240 plastic. I think that's the winner for me. Much more rubber and plastic production for cheaper versus polymer instead of rubber, and more heavy residue, which we don't really need a lot of. We can always flip to option 2 later. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's take this and just move it out of the way. Over here somewhere. Okay, so we need, this is a 5X. So we need 5 refineries. Oh boy. Oh boy. Are you the only person that goes to NASA and looks at the pretty pictures? I like seeing those pop up on like my Twitter feed and stuff. Okay, so we need oh, not blenders. We need a refinery. We need several refineries. Okay, this is a refinery. Oh, I was confused. I was building on our tester refinery. Oh, is this not snappy? Oh, because this is on a node that's slightly off of the world grid. God damn it. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to feed this oil. We need 150. So this needs to be overclocked to, that's not burn the batteries. Power shard. Oh shit, I must have put the rest of them in the base. That's fine. Alright. So this needs to be overclocked to 150. Just half our capacity. And now we gotta funnel this in the bum bum. Good, 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 good.